Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, wherever you guys are. Good evening, Mac.
Good evening.
And there's Kuran, good evening. Right, Zibo, I trust that you are watching with us. If you want to sit with us, we can move up to the dev room and you can join us there. If you're watching it on the big screen TV and you're relaxing, you know, so be it. I'll chat with you in text then. Hey, Rob. So, gentlemen, and if there are any ladies, and maybe in future, the plan is to test this release. Okay, I wanted to do a flight earlier, and then Zibo surprised me and he released this thing. So I said to him, we'll fly this thing tonight. We'll go try it. And I found the most horrific weather I could, just to be funny, okay, just to see what we can get. One of the guys that did the test for me actually gave me a very, very good summary of how he tested it, and I've got an idea what he was talking about to look out for when certain rolling happened. But I mean, it was artificially created. So we're going to use normal explain real world weather. I've got the NOAA weather plugin that does the snow accumulation, but it does not inject weather. Okay, so just to put that in there. Hello, John. Yeah, it's cold. It's -11 here in Toronto. And we're going to go to Baltimore. And on the way there, it seems horrific as well. Let me actually get that screen up here and show you guys what it looks like. It's one of those Nico things. I thought about what I did after I did it. You know, I didn't plan it properly, but it's a good mistake. There you go. So yeah, we in it. We're gonna go. There's Toronto over there. Now we're gonna go, I don't know, somewhere down here. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know the area, but you know what I'm saying is, yeah, it's that kind of weather. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm basically ready to go. I'm going to go onto the APU. Let's just start it. Let's get off these guys. Keep that one running because we want to keep the temperature up. And now we're going to go for the pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Right, so on the charts, there we go. I see that's where we are, obviously, and that's the de-icing facility. We're most definitely going to need the de-icing to happen. So we are going to mosey on over there and get ourselves sorted. Let's get that thing in place. Right. If there's issues with sound, speak up. We won't know because we don't listen to YouTube while we're streaming, so let us know. Right, by the way, I probably should get my winter checklist out.
All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
I can't remember these things. I don't fly in weather like this very often, so better keep it in the cockpit and the reading. I didn't listen to what the guy said. Is he ready to go? Let's take the brakes off. No, obviously not. Right, so we are at -11. And that means, where's Adobe? Go on.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, we're going to look at this one. We're going to go for 0 and below while taxiing. Okay, so anti-ice for the wing and the engines will be on. Flaps up. We're not going to set the trim, by the way, and Linda's already done it. I forgot. I should have told her not to do it. Let's just put it back to 5 units. Our lives depend on it. Okay, so it's back. All right, and then we're going to go to the de-icing spray procedure on that place I showed you. I think I showed you just now. I hope you saw it. I didn't check. Okay, so let me just do my last final little checks here. Take that one down. Okay, Zibo, I misread your communication the other day about the water on the ND. I actually read it the other way around. It was because I was just too tired. I fixed it now, okay? So I don't have the blue water on the ND anymore. All right, Zibo told me that's not in a Boeing. So there you go, it's fixed. Let's go.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Right, beacon on, and let's get these guys off, and almost put the wipers on. Let's do that. Right, our cruise altitude is 350, unless something unforeseen happens. I don't know if fuel goes in. Let's see. Nice and icy. Right. I think that should work on auto. Right, so we just keep the temperature up. It should give us enough duct pressure there. If it doesn't, we make a plan. There we go. Right. This way the cabin crew don't shout at us that it's cold. Did a two-step in the pushback. That's why we're still going. Mac?
Yes.
I just had to use this electro spray on this Bravo again. My right pod on the engine here on the throttle lever started jumping, so I just quickly fixed it. It's lovely. You just spray and it's gone. Jumping gone. Yeah, this guy's still pushing. How's it, Andrew? Yes, brother.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
You and I won't live in a place like this, eh? Not easily. Look at this. Yeah, you change the African bush for this. You'll die if you're not prepared, man. Yeah. All right, everything seems fine. Yeah, I heard Uncle John said I missed a really good flight. I'm sorry, but I was working. I'm still working, and I'm going to work still very late this evening. I literally just stopped because me and Zibo want to test this thing, so here we go.
Show is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time, and have a great flight.
Just realized this thing didn't set. Come on, man. 150. Yeah, the rain even got to me eventually here in Joburg, man. Can you imagine having to go in that snow? Ay, ay, ay. Right, let's check our little man. Hey, there we go. We sort that. Right, that is our flight. Let's zoom in slightly. How far I want to go. As long as it tracks it. Right, okay. Taxi lights on. Parking brake is off. Recall done. Brake check. Ooh, I need my chart. I'm on the wrong chart. I'll tell you why in a second. Just get back to my chart quickly so I can get to that de-icing bay. Right, I'm gonna exit here quickly. Yeah, and Twixter and the other guys here, yes, I tell you, this version, I got almost everybody involved that we know.
Horizontal stabilizer trimmer not set for takeoff.
We really worked hard on this thing. All of us. I actually asked 3 other guys that is not actually in our group to also help us so we can get some feedback from them too. I had some nice feedback from some of them. Alright, apparently I just go straight now and then it will be on my right, just past the other runway. By the way, I actually have the XP Realistic in my ears instead of on my external speakers, because when I started Explain Up I was using the wrong default sound card. I don't know if you can hear it different, but it's freaky now that I actually hear the rattles and everything so in my ears.
Approaching 3 right.
Alright, we're gonna go past this runway and then turn right onto that de-icing bay. How's it, Sebastian?
Nico.
How you doing?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Good stuff. Yeah, good. Always good to be flying Zibomod.
Good.
Alright, here we go. This is our de-icing facilities. I think you guys can see I'm taxiing quite slowly today. And I tell you what, the handling is actually superb compared to what it was a few versions ago in the ice. Wow. This is actually controllable. Very nice. Right, I'm just going to take the bay right in front of me. There's the stop sign. Brilliant. Still a bit back, but it's fine. All right, parking brake is on. All right, we don't have the APU running, so let me just get my checklist up on my screen here. APU must be off unless required. Check. That's done. Flaps must be up. Check. Thrust levers are idle. Stabilizer trim is 5 units. We had to change that earlier. Engine bleed switches both off. Bye bye. Right, on the tablet, start the de-icing.
We have started the de-icing procedure.
How's it, Eugene? Yeah, you don't bump me, eh? Okay, that's going to take 3 minutes. Eugene, I did, and then this morning it's like I never had any because I started working again. My clock is just, it's confused, but we take it as it comes.
It's snowing now.
Yeah. Sorry, I missed our writer. I think, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but that, yeah, I just noticed your comment. Exactly. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. You guys know what I didn't do? I'm sitting with a checklist and I actually skipped it. My eyes skipped it. I was supposed to switch those
De-icing
things on.
procedure complete.
We're going to switch them on now before we go. I was supposed to taxi with them on. Yeah, it looks like it snowed inside the tower. This poor guy is shivering. Hello, George. Right, okay, let's just get the timer on. We have to wait 1 minute. How's it, Papa Mike? Yeah, happy snow day.
You'll be glad to know that your audio is good in
Thanks, Mac.
YouTube.
Thank you. Right, so what's next? After 1 minute, the engine bleed switches can come back on. Then we put the anti-ice for the engine on, but we leave the wing anti-ice off because of the fluids. All right. Now we're going to take the parking brake off and we're going to continue to the runway. Yeah, absolutely. But I tell you what, now that I'm actually wide awake and I'm not tired, I handle it much better. I actually feel better about everything, you know, it's cool. Don't do this when you're tired. That's the bad thing. Right, at the T-junction, we're going to turn left and once right and then follow the taxiway to the runway. Yeah, Papa Mike just put it in the forum. Zibo, take note. Papa Mike's going to put that in the forum. Slow down, slow down. Cool. How's it, Roy? One left and then right. I think I turned it the other way around when I was speaking, but anyway, here's the left, now the right. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Remember trim, remember trim, remember trim.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist. Ready for before taxi procedure.
No,
Trim
man.
left. All commands and checklists aborted.
I'll just check the trim now again. All right, there we go. Look at that weather radar. It lights up immediately. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to do the supplementary little procedure as well. We're going to go into a hold there on the runway and then we're going to run up 70% for 30 seconds. Make sure there's no gunk in this engines.
Runway 06 left.
All right, let's get that puppy out as well. Righto, so now let me just check the trim. 5.5. Right, so 70%. Here we come.
Stabilized.
Right, I'll just time it this side. How's it, Krister? All right, one of the other things I did was I just put the ILS for this runway in here, so we've got some guidance there to just keep the localizer because of the low visibility, and that's also why I'm using the HUD there.
On runway,
Obviously,
left.
our
On
course
runway,
heading is now out.
06 left.
No, it's not. It's 57. Change 57. Let's see what this thing is saying. IJ's 109. That's correct. Not sure what's pulled that off. I don't know. Probably just because it doesn't have the full signal, it seems. I don't know. Anyway, here we go, gents. Toga. I've got enough visibility as is. Let me just keep it straight as possible.
80 knots. Throttle hold. Acceleration altitude.
Very nice, Christerian. Thanks for testing, George. Yes, I'll show you the G-loading story just now. Let me just get in the air here. We can hide that guy and quickly go fix this thing. Alright, let's just get flaps up and then we go and check this thing. Oh, look at that wing. Look at that ice.
Flaps 1 set.
Are you worried? Look at that ice. Right.
Now,
It's a hell of a lot of ice. And it's off. Yay. Right, we're not going to stop now, so I'm just going to go to standard. Okay, so if you go to, where was it again? Accessibility over here. Under accessibility, hold on. Accessibility, there's the G-Load camera. This is not for X camera or anybody using any other camera system other than Laminar's camera system. Okay, this is for the default Laminar camera system. X camera and all the other cameras ignores this. But if you are using the Laminar X-Plane camera system, please pull it to the left 25%. Alright, that's what we recommend.
Flat stuff and set.
Swim Club, hello. Me and Ziba actually spoke about it earlier, right? In X-Plane 12, it doesn't work like in X-Plane 11. There's no gradient. So it doesn't matter whether it's a fraction of a millimeter or 1 meter of snow that's on the wings. It's an on-off situation. So the graphic is not really good. Okay, so it looks sometimes worse than what it is. And Ziba was actually saying, you know, he must actually try and find a way of, you know, showing it properly. So yeah, one day you're going to try it and you're going to see it looks different. Don't know when that's going to be. That's in Ziba's hands. But that's the problem we have. You don't get a gradient. There's no little bit of snow. It's either on or off. And that's why it looks so terrible. George, if you don't take the ice off, you're going to fall out the sky. Because remember, the Zibomod responds to icing. It actually simulates that. So if you don't handle your anti-icing on your wings and on your engine correctly, as per real world procedures, you're going to fall out the sky. Yeah, it doesn't have an immediate effect. But we also don't want it to... you know, be on there too long. I think this is a laminar problem. There's a certain time or altitude band where I fly through that I see lately in storms that my graphics are shot. So now I don't even know whether the ice is there or not because you can't see it. It's better this way. There we go, there it's off again. Yeah. So we'll let it run for another minute again and switch it off. So we climb through it. Look at that radar. USB memory stick into my computer and it killed all the USBs. Strange. Anyway. Oh, sorry, George. Let me go back then. George, as far as I know, it's their version of a mixture
Flight
of
level
X camera and
100.
Xperia
Landing
listing.
lights switches off.
But I might be wrong. You're going to actually have to ask somebody that uses it. But I think it's got to do with the cameras and the motions and the stuff. Okay, so if you have it too high, it increases the motions and stuff on Zibo and makes it unrealistic. The anti-ice fluids gives you 45 minutes hot, rapidly declining in time, okay, exponentially when you get airborne. Okay, so when you are airborne, remember your wind chill factor, everything gets, I mean, you're flying in minus 11 degrees, so now put all the speed of the wind over that wing, it's going to be exponentially colder all of a sudden. So that that anti-ice fluid doesn't last very long, and that's why we then just, you know, throw the button every now and then. Easy enough to do it, you know.
In real life, they would have used both the anti-ice and fluids. The hot one to get rid of the ice,
Yeah.
and is it green for the sticky stuff that sticks on?
Yeah, I'm not sure, Mac, but you're right. You know, we've got just partial simulation. It's still good enough for the simulation.
Oh. Good, yeah. I mean, it's still pretty realistic.
There you go, George. No, yeah, no worries. We're here to chat. I mean, yeah, it's going to be mighty boring if you guys don't chat with me, eh? Yeah, chat about something, you know. It's so funny here on our amateur radio waves here in South Africa. There are a couple of old men sometime, and then they sit and they talk about all their ailments and everything, and it's actually funny sometimes. I don't expect us to do that, please no. But I mean, yeah, we can chat.
Yeah, how did the controls feel on initial roll?
perfect. I love it. I love it. Swim club. I haven't flown the LU once in a while. I must actually make a plan to fly them sometime. But between the Zibo and the work idea and the real work and family and me needing sleep, I don't get to fly anything else. At this point in time, all my other aircraft are standing with mothballs. One day we'll fly them again.
Mind you have spent a lot of time with them sorting out CPDLC.
Oh yes, oh yes.
There's been a lot of testing going on in the background.
Oh yeah.
Approaching transition.
Interesting, Christer. I've spoken to guys all over the world there as well, and then they ask me, is this the first time you speak to people in other countries? And I go, no, I've got a Discord server. I speak to people all over the world on other platforms, just not on the radio, you know, just not on HF. But yeah, there's ways and means. Wow.
Is that weather radar doing at the
Transition
moment,
altitude.
Peter?
It's showing me.
No, there was a black line. It was like jittery across
Oh, I
scanning.
didn't notice. I was reading Papa Mike's story. Read what he says there. Yeah,
It's stopped again now, the jittery.
okay. It must be terrifying listening to that. Somebody screaming and shouting, thinking they're gonna die. Yeah. George, I know, but still, you know, pretend it's the 19th hole, we're in the pub, you know. We can talk shop and we can talk about the barbecue between tappers. Like I said, I just don't want to hear about the bunions, you know, and the injections and things like that, you know, that you can keep off my airwaves for now, you know. Yeah, but this is relentless. This is just continuing and continuing and continuing. There seems to be a break and now we're gonna turn. Look at that. No. Listen, I want to tell you about an exhaust pipe while we're talking about that. My wife drives a Renault Fluence. I don't know if it's called the same thing in your countries, but anyway, you can call a Renault Fluence, right? A couple of years ago, we got a notice on the dashboard, took it to Renault. They said, you know what, it's going to cost you XYZ, a hell of an amount of money to fix. Forget about it, it's not important. The problem is you can never sell the car until that's fixed because you can't get it through the roadworthy test. They won't allow you. So we left it, and then one day I put new tires on it, and the guy at the tire place said to me, listen, if you want to get rid of it, I've got a buddy who can do that for you. $2,500, problem is gone. Now that's like, I don't know what that is, divide by 16, 17, you get US dollars, okay, whatever that is. Right? So, yeah, that's a bargain. I took it. So the problem went away, and all of a sudden it came back. And it was about a year ago that the guy worked on the car. So what he told me is he takes out a piece of the exhaust and he puts a new piece in there, and he basically fixes the problem. I don't know, that's what he said. I'm not a mechanic, I don't know any better. He came recommended from somebody I trusted, which I am going to go and speak to, you know, in the week, because you'll hear why. Anyway, so in December, my wife, actually it was October, my wife needed to service the car again. Now that car has always, all the years gone to the agents, but now the extended warranty, the extra service plan, everything is done. So now we're shopping around because the agents are expensive, so we go to a different place. The guys service this thing, and all of a sudden this thing has got a stutter that you can't drive. You know, it's literally, it's like it's not getting fuel, or the right amount of fuel, or the fuel filter is blocked or something, right? So I take it back. The guy says to me, come have a look here. Anyway, long story short, the guy who worked on the exhaust took the catalytic converter out. So guess what they quoted me, Mac?
A lot.
Yeah, somewhere between 40 and 50,000 rand. Now divide that by 16 or 17 to get US dollars. You can do that one. I'm standing there and I'm thinking to myself, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. So that cheap job that was recommended screwed me. Anyway, took it to the person I was then recommended to by this service company. He said to me that oak messed up so badly, he's going to have to cut a piece off where this exhaust pipe goes into the engine. He's got to rebuild something and then add. So I'm looking at probably another 5,000 or 6,000 bucks just to fix that guy's nonsense, and we're still out of luck with the catalytic converter.
That means he took catalytic converter and sold it.
Exactly. Exactly. So I can get a mini cat for a reasonable price, but it won't be the original. That's what you get, bloody mechanics. Anyway, that's my exhaust story. The aircraft is still climbing. It needs to go to 350. It's still probably iced up. Let's have a look.
Well,
Like,
you nearly have a cloud now.
yeah, I hope so. Can't see anything there. Ah, now we're in one of those bad visual places again. Let's just switch that thing on for 2 minutes again. Just make sure. Yeah, I wish I could. You know, in the old days we used to do that, eh? In the old days the law was different. You could actually do that. You could send a couple of guys and go whack the guy around a little bit, but if you do it nowadays, you're just going to end up in trouble, eh? I miss the good old days, I tell you. Yeah, I agree. I hate injustice. You know, it's if I have to tell you, since 2023 until now, I have probably spent. I'm gonna guess now, but I've probably spent about 180,000 rand on our vehicles to get them sorted. My car broke down so badly. And the owner of the service place and I had a meeting, and he said to me, Nico, and he knew it was his mechanic that messed up. He said to me, Nico, the devil must have gone into that man that day because he screwed us. just that one job, that guy, and he's no longer with the company, by the way. I mean, he was let go even before I came and complained about him. I mean, it cost that service company about 40,000 rand to repair the damage that guy made on my car. And my portion that I had to pay on top of that was about 15, 20, I think it was about 15 actually. You know, so you get your good guys, your bad guys, and that morning when the devil goes into that mechanic, you don't get your car back the way you know it. It's done. Exactly, Papa Mike. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll tell you what. If you look at the kind of money these guys who work on exhausts actually earn in a month, you know, it's cheap labor. The guys don't make a lot of money, and I can just imagine the allure of actually pocketing, even if he got himself 10 or 20,000 half price for that catalytic converter. He probably made 4 months worth of pay in one day, in one moment. You see, so unfortunately when things like that happen, you know, it's kind of like asking for trouble somewhere along the line. And everybody doesn't have the same ethics. You know, an ethical person wouldn't do that no matter what the situation is, but it happens. Yeah, I like the Zibomod one. Yeah, no, we just call them and they come. Yeah, we can even get an ambulance now, eh? Yes, we getting jacked here. Yeah, George, fair play to him. We had a long chat, me and him. In fact, not just one. We spoke over a number of days, and I went there. I sat with him in his office. We stood under the car and we discussed everything. And I mean, you can see my service record. My car doesn't skip a service. It's all done at his place. No one else works on the car, you know. And no, he was a gentleman. He was a gentleman. You know, just to add on to that, he could have actually sent my wife's car, had the exhaust and everything fixed that we just discussed, and then added his margin on. Then instead he sent me directly to his competition, basically. Because I mean, the guy does everything he does, but he doesn't do exhaust, so he just, you know, go speak to that guy. You know, now I'm at the right place. I'm talking about the new guy, the right guy, not the conniving bugger. Anyway, I'm sorry you brought up the car, but thank you. I vented and I feel much better. And my daughter just gave me 2 bracelets that is now entangled, and I need to untangle it. Guys, I have no idea how I'm going to detangle these little bracelets. It's amazing how they can get entangled so much.
1000 to level off.
Well, I have no way of determining if it's right or wrong except through that's explained real weather. We are in terrible weather. Let me show you something. Let me show you. Maybe it makes a difference if I just show you this quickly. There, that's where we are flying. So we are coming from there, Toronto, and we're coming down here somewhere. So, I don't know, man. It looks pretty bad to me. Ah, we finally in cruise, at cruise. Exactly. We've had fun this far, I tell you, Attila. We've had fun. Now look, there's the tops, eh? Let's climb. So close, we might as well climb out from it. No, the radar worked before now. And you can see there's a little bit, there is a little bit. But it's kind of, we just brushing over the top now.
Is that ice built up again, Nico?
Yes. It's back. That's why I was thinking of just climbing maybe just out of the clouds. I mean, if we can climb 2000 and we make it fine, if we're still in the clouds there, we just handle it as it comes.
1000 to level off. Ready for descent procedure.
What? Is the descent? Sorry guys. Looks like we're not going to make this at 7. We're going to get... Oh, we did, but yeah. Not I don't know, man. Right, so let's have a look see. Right, frequency is 1097. 1097, and that is LDLR. That's LDLR frequency. Okay, we're gonna set up for a Cat 3 on the land, just because we can. I mean, if we don't use it, we don't use it, but that's it. So minima 0. Auto brake 3. Courses 105. I might click with both fingers. 105, then we need to descend to 1500. Really? Wow. Okay, so let me put this bracelet away. I'll worry about it later. -7. Wow. Ja. $3,006. Did I see it? Where is that? 3006. It drives me insane. That is 700. Right, bloody poor. What did I say? -7.
Approach top of descent.
Alright. Guys, my flight attendant, chief executive flight attendant just came in here and had a chat. She's worried about the landing. Why don't I have that? -43 and -7. When you start losing speed like that, don't really worry about your wings, but my wings seem clear. I think I switched it on and then went to look. So anyway, that's a bit of a concern. You've got everything on and there is no ice. It's not good, it's not good. Dave actually gave a very nice report, or partial report. I think he might have sent more to Zibo directly, but overall he's impressed. But it was still on the beta test that he made his comments, so I haven't spoken to him since this actual release. You know, and between us testing and the final release, you know, things could happen. Oh, I forgot to say that. Where are we now? We're at 32. Make it like that. Cool. Let's get some oxygen on, just in case. It'll sort itself out. Excellent, excellent. That's nice. About the pilot, Dave. Says the sim is not realistic. Nah, I can't comment on that. For me it's very realistic, and according to Sasso and Mark and the other pilots here that actually helped make it, it's very good. So
I think he was more referring to the yoke movement.
yeah, I know, but probably. I hate that yoke, that's why I always hide it, but you get the guys like Uncle John, they're hell-bent on having it, you know, so then they start complaining about it's flipping around and going crazy. I just hide it, then I don't see the problem. Exactly, George. Hello, Owen. Well, we've got a 100 knot almost wind there, and X-plane winds can be erratic, so is what it is. I've had my lunch come out in the 737 in weather like this before. You know, it's also, it's stable to a point, and then you see your arse. This is a weather thing. We had this in X and Pyro as well. That's why I know it's a weather thing. I have to fix that. So the textures just come back. No, I get it. I get it, Dave. Owen, literally just testing it. Zibo said he wants to see me fly it, and he's sitting watching in the background, as far as I know, hey Zibo. And just wanted to see what it does. So I, in my wisdom, picked the most awesome weather to fly in. You know, I have a gift for making good choices. Check there. I mean, we're going down to Baltimore. We were in Toronto and we're going down somewhere there. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it's somewhere there.
Captain, passengers are asking for a cozier temperature.
Oh, crap, God, now we're having lots of problems. Man, that's not good. That's really not good. Where's Sasso? Mac, call Sasso.
I think he's working with me today, not so.
At Owen Tomlinson 5,545 donated $4.99 through
Thanks,
SuperChat.
Owen. We've got problems, guys. We've got problems. I don't have a QRH with me, so we're gonna have to wing this. Just turn this down a little bit. Down to 25. I'm really not sure. But I think what happened was the wing anti-ice was on too long. That is what happened. So let that be a lesson to you guys. Don't leave your wing anti-ice on. We were talking and I forgot it on. And kaboom, there you have a problem.
Yeah, and you're descending, so you're throttled back, remember, as well.
Yeah, exactly. We're on descent idle. That's why I've got my oxygen on. The passengers have got their masks.
You've got red in front of you now.
Yeah. Well, gents, don't breathe too fast. There's only so much oxygen in those little tanks, eh? So just be careful. We'll make it, but we don't want you to get blue in the face. It looks like we're close to Virginia or something. Y'all get ready for the ambulance.
this is getting dodgy.
Yeah, this is bad news. There you go, Papa Mike. It's intense. No, that's not Uncle John, that's trying.
I think this flight might have been cancelled in real life.
I think so too. I can virtually guarantee you that even if we made it this far, we would now divert somewhere else. We would not go there.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Guys, if we don't make it, it was nice knowing you, but I'm gonna try. The weather, you switch the weather radar on. Owen, I see what you wrote about your first airliner. You switch on WXR. If there is any weather, it will display it. If there is no weather, you won't see it. Oh, Neil, I guess. Yeah, we kind of good on that. What altitude are we? I'll give it another 1,000 or 2 and then we'll put on the APU. Just to get some air going at the back.
Transition
Thank you,
level.
Attila.
Ready for approach checklist.
Ross, I switched it off because it broke. See, it broke. I had the wing anti-ice on too long and it tripped. You see, above flight level 350, you're not supposed to use the wing anti-ice. And Nico climbed to 350 and I forgot it on and we started talking and now it broke. So I'm on oxygen. You can probably hear my heavy breathing in the background. You know, it happens.
Captain, we are freezing in the cabin.
Yeah. So John now. Get the APU on. We're nearly there. I mean, it's not that far, but 89 to top, to end of descent and 96 to the ground. Okay, not so much red anymore, Mac.
No, got underneath it.
Yeah.
Linda's got a frowned, worried look on her face today.
She's not even wearing her sunglasses. Now can you imagine? I mean, she wants to see everything. There you go. Some pressure back so they can get some oxygen. We'll get the heat up again. What is the heat there? Oh yeah, look at that. Yo, 10 degrees in the back. No wonder they're complaining. Okay. Let's just hope we don't get ice on the wings now. And that if we do, it's not as bad to take us down. There's Zibo. Hello Zibo, I thought you were watching. Almost blew it. Ah, that was nasty. There you go. I'll keep the APU on just in case. Okay, that's not me being clever, that was Zibo, guys. Thank you, Zibo. You're my hero, I told you. No, icing is fine for now, but it could come back. The big thing now is we sorted the trip in our engine bleeds. I'll remember that trick now. Thanks, Zibo. Yeah, look at that. We're almost at 20 degrees already, eh? That's fast. Okay, pressurization is fixed, so I can switch off my mask. Get rid of that heavy breathing there.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Attila, it's supposed to go to, what's it, flight if the precipitation is too much. So instead of just continuous, you go to flight, because then you have both ignitions on and ready for trouble, you know. But you made me think about it now. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Flight level 100.
She's
Landing lights
probably
switches
going to
off.
switch it to continuous now, we'll see.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Landing lights switch on. Yeah. Ice pellets. Ah, here we go. We're gonna have little dents all over the fuselage. Yeah, good luck. Thank you. See, when I lose speed like this, my instinct is to go there. Fix the airflow.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
Zibo, this texture problem, we had the same in X-Enviro, and Andre had to fix it in the weather engine. Do you suppose it's the same thing with the X-Plane weather, this texture problem?
Flight level 100.
Let's
Landing
take a
lights
picture.
switches on. Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off. Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on. Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
Yeah, we're going up and down and she's switching on and
Flight
off.
level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Hey,
Flight level 100.
cool it, Wena.
Landing lights switches off. Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Ah, she's funny.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
There's the top of these things. We're gonna have to sit with her for a wee while yet. Imagine that. 10 degrees.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Stupid.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
Yeah. Yeah, there won't be ice now. We might get some more later on, but right now we're like in a nice pocket where there's no ice. Oh, there's the autopilot gone off.
Flight level 100. Landing
I
light
must have
switches
bumped
on.
something and my keyboard touched the terminal.
Flight level 100. Landing light switches off.
Aye.
Flight level 100. Landing light switches on.
I'm glad you like it. It's fun to fly it. Oh, look at the temperature diving now again, you see. I thought we were going to have to keep an eye on the ice again. No, well, look, we were held at flight level 100, right? And then due to the up and down motion, we would go below it and then we'd go above it. And so we were messed around the whole time. See, we below the below the BMPAH path, so I'm just holding on the altitude a bit so it catches up with us. Yes, Attila. Dale, hey, long time. Yeah, I've been watching the ice continuously, and we've had some fun because Nico got it on above, or the wing anti-ice on above flight level 350. We had to go to oxygen. Ziba helped me to trip it and put it back in place. We've had fun, eh? Go, Dave. How are you doing, Dale? Hey man, sorry to hear that. You must clock in every now and then there on Messenger, man. Just tell me you're still okay. see when I get there. I'll see when I get there. I'll probably add. Ooh, there we go. There's me now. Go, 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 boy, go, go. I'll probably add 3 or 4 or 5 knots. I'll see. Yeah, and we'll keep the speed up a little bit, eh? See, there's the ice, guys. Oops. Wrong. Hello. How you doing, Gary? This has been a fun flight. I tell you what, this was the deep end, eh? And I was thrown in without those little blow-up wings here on my arms. And you know what? None of you told me that I've got the wrong little bar at the top. I got the wrong story. Never did that. There we go. I tell you what, we've been held in suspense here. Why are we turning so much? Oh, we're on the right of the magenta. George, I didn't see it. Sorry, man. I apologize. Exactly. It's one of those things. Yeah, we grabbed a good couple of degrees there, eh? Like 6 degrees approximately. Yeah. Now guys, if I miss a chat there, it's not personal, eh? I try and answer everybody, but if it gets busy, it gets busy. going to increase the speed a little bit because we're dipping below the up speed continuously there. Don't want to have a problem with that. There's the ice back again. There you go, John. Good luck to you. Right, there's our next test. We are not going to execute it until we are past it and have a nice turn radius there. We'll clean it up a bit. It's cold. That should do it. Hope you've got a nice fire going or something to keep you warm, Dale. Right. Should take care of everything. So how far are we? Let's see, we are 25.
Radio altimeter.
This is crazy. For the guys that joined late, Zibo and I were talking about that doing anti-ice graphics, okay? In Explain 12, it's an on-off. There is no layers, there is no gradient, so little bit of snow, little bit showing, much snow, much showing. So it's very difficult to really judge how dangerous it is at what point we're looking at it, because it's either there or it's not. There is no gradient. And so I'm just playing it safe. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, talking about that, I'm gonna go for auto brake max just to make sure. Let's see. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1000 to level off.
Exactly.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
See,
Ready
the
for
wind is still a
landing
bit strong,
checklist.
so I'm just keeping the speed up. We don't want to get into trouble. Okay, buckle up guys, buckle up. This could be fun. At least we have the wing and stuff and the ice on now. I'm not gonna switch it off, we're gonna ride it in. It should be fine. Well, it's auto land unless I see the runway and take over, so we'll see how good Zibo can land this plane. Hey Zibo. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Just come fetch me with the ambulance if you have to. We'll get to the pub and we'll make a plan. Mosquito. Right, because we're on Cat 3 auto land now,
Taxi lights
keeping
on.
the auto throttle on. Wait on wheels. Once we have the main landing gear on the ground, we'll switch auto
1,000
throttle
feet,
off.
stabilize,
Okay.
missing for a challenge.
Take it, yes, thank you very much. I was thinking about it earlier and then I never set it because I wasn't ready. So now it is. Go around to 5. Oh, the wind is much different now. It's not so shaky. It's still 21 knots, but it's not gusting. It's fairly stable. I hope we have the runway in the right location. Oh, there's lights.
400.
Ow, 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 ow. I think that mosquito just got me.
300.
Best. Here we go, Zibo. Here we go. Oh, that looks lovely. Oh man, that's like a
200.
dreamy.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
The throttle is
Reverse
off.
unlock.
Reverse unlock.
Speed brake up. Auto
That's me
brake
putting my foot on the flippin' rudder and it goes haywire because I kicked it. Ah, you know. Okay, I don't want to be fun, but this... I don't
60
want to be
knots.
funny, but this was fun. How's that?
Yeah. Great landing. You are professional.
Wow, that was amazing. That was amazing. Let me just check my location here. I need to see where this airport is. We need to go off left here. Yeah, that was Zibo landing, not me. That was full auto land. That was flipping amazing. Thank you, Zibo. This was amazing. After landing procedure. Where is she? After landing procedure. Hello? After landing procedure? No, she's not. Yeah, Zibo, yeah, I would clap hands for you. You did the landing beautifully, my friend. Come on, why is she not listening? After landing procedure. Come on, Linda. Last time. After landing procedure. Widget.
After landing procedure.
Yeah. Yeah, she's in shock. Absolutely, absolutely, you guys.
After landing
Right.
procedure complete.
Okay, Linda's done. APU is already running. We're okay. Yeah. My wife wants me to order her something from an e-commerce website. She's asked me 3 times already now. I keep on telling her I'm almost landing. Now she asked me again. So, wives.
Flaps up and set.
Guys, I'm gonna think about this flight for a while to come. Hey, this is one of those good ones that you remember. Thank you so much for being here. Hey? Before, oh, Christer, oh man. Yeah, sometimes the husband's got to be happy too. Eh? If the husband's never happy, then it won't last long. I promise you. Bye-bye, John. Right, where do I want to go? That's my question. I suppose I just follow the line. There's one on the left here. Yeah. Yeah, me and the wife, we're at 28 years now. It's been a while, eh? I think I'm too close. This is not the taxiway. This is where the cars go. That's the taxiway. Okay, let's see, where do we turn? Where's this line? I don't know where this line is. Oh, there was a line. I missed it. Okay, we'll take the next one. Yeah, thank you. Same to you, huh? To see where these lines go. I don't know, man. It looks like they go kind of skew in there. Let's go find a line. Must be a line here somewhere. I don't know, man. let's keep to that side, and there's a little line there in front. Oh, there's a line by my wing. By my wing, now I see it. Come, turn, and brake. Look at him go. Something like that. There we go, stop. Brake set. We're still running. We're still moving. Stop. The brakes didn't set. There it's set. Stupid. Oh well. Guys will have to push us back. Owen,
Ready for shutdown procedure.
this should be all standard explain stuff. I don't have scenery for explain 12 at this airport. I had for explain 11, but Andrew never brought it over as far as I know. Maybe I missed it. So it could be the built-in explain stuff, or it could actually be OpenSAM, because I also use OpenSAM. Yeah, we need to get everything offloaded now, eh? There we go. IZZEE. Okay, lights. What's that? Oh, she's got the logo lights on. Can't you believe it? Right, okay, something's happening. Look at that. Oh, Zibo, you score full stars, 5 stars. Excellent landing, excellent rating. Approach, and here's the landing. I'm just sending Zibo his score. Alright, okay, so let's end the flight for the VA. What? Daniel, sorry, did I miss something about you? No reply. Where's your comment? What did you ask? Daniel, I don't know, I only see no reply there. Sorry, I missed it, obviously. Just ask your question again.
Nico.
I'll have a look. Hello?
Remember somebody wanted you to check the replay function as
Yeah,
well.
we can do that now as well. We can do that. I just want to file this thing for the VA.
Yeah,
There was
fine.
an error filing it, so I'm just retrying. Nah, it's bombing every time. Replay. Well, oh, replay. Oh, there we go. Not reply. There we go. Sorry, I'm blonde. I'm not dumb. I'm just slow. Alright, okay. So let's quickly see what's bottom. Guys, I can only do one replay. The boss has already come and talked to me again, so I'm stuck. Yeah, I was, because the boss was here, Christer. And I got some marching orders and stuff. So I can only do one replay, sorry. Alright, we can go back to real time now. Let's see. That's me putting my foot on the rudder. Exactly, Krista, exactly. She wants me to order the chair and she wants me to come down because it's 9 o'clock and I shouldn't be upstairs anymore. So, you know what?
And Sunday.
And it's Sunday. That's exactly the problem. Other evenings she doesn't care. You know, it's family time now. Anyway.
Which is fair enough.
Yeah, of course. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. I have to love and leave you. Thank you so much. Enjoy this. Let's quickly go back to... Oh. Oh, Zebo. Oh, man.
Throttle hold.
I'm sorry.
Reverse
I'm
unlocked.
sorry.
Speed
Look, it's
brake
flapping
up.
wings. Look,
60 knots.
it's a bird.
Yes.
It's not a plane. It's
Great
a bird.
landing. You
Oh,
are
Nico,
professional.
what have you done?
Flaps up and set. Doors not closed.
Oh,
Doors
Sebastian,
not
look, we had to end on a high note, eh? Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.